Share with. Welcome to yoga with the water element in mind on World Oceans Day. Whatever resonates. It can be nice to pay attention to different things in our bodies, like our different energy centers. The water element resides in our sacral chakra, the second chakra in the pelvis. Find your steady and comfortable seated pose and your tall spine. Let your hands come together or rest on your legs in a way that feels quieting. The fingertips resting into each other brings a harmonious effect to the brain. If you would like to try the sukham gesture, settle your eyes. In the art practice, the ujjayi pranayama, which is like an ocean breath, waves of breath. Listen, creating sound gently in your nose, in your throat. So the sound comes from a little constriction in your throat and just the swirling of the air as it moves in and out. Let your hands rest to your thighs if they've not already, so you register some ease in your spine. Hands open and soft. Ujjayi pranayama, 5 slow times. Ribcage breathing. Stretch it out both ways. The vibration of the breath bringing a wave of calmness across the brain, or waves. Feel that quality grow. One more time is the 5th breath. Try to relax and be still. Just breathe. Exhale deeply and into your navel center. Find that low belly grounding. That's the 3rd chakra above the 2nd chakra. That grounding in the navel. 5 breaths, that's all it took for me to feel this vibrational quietness in the brain. We hope you experience that. What are you experiencing? It's your practice. Say hello to yourself. Trust me. So you trust yourself, you are compassionate with yourself. And there you are able to send those qualities out to others. Strengthens our ability to love more. Breathe in deeply. Vibrating the heart and the throat centers. Bring your forehead towards your fingertips for a moment. Find a nice bowing forward shape for your head, neck, and shoulders. A moment for your own intentions and gratitudes. Let your fingers fan out, still sticking together. Spread them apart from each other. Breathe out one more time. Close your fingers. Drop your fingers down away from your thumbs and lift your head. Eyes gaze down, finding that downward central gazing position. So it follows our nose. And this is an important part of our calmness and quietness. Finish your breath. Come to heart lifting pose. Hands back, fingers forward. Come gently into your hands, bending your elbows as needed, and pop out your feet to the earth. Press into the ground to lift your heart and stretch your front shoulders and chest where they come together. Finding that open, spiraling out energy in the hands. So reset your hands if they don't feel open. Try resetting. You can hug your fingers gently in to feel the arches of the hands. Starting nice and gently. One more breath. Lean back a little more. Press your arms a little straighter. Gaze down. Infinity pose. Stretch your legs out straight. Still find a be up on your blanket for seated pose, and coming over to your right side with both of your arms strong and straight. Roll to the right side of your body, and then add the crossover of the left leg if possible. Explore and find your own side opening. The feet can interconnect. Lift out of shoulders, gaze back for 1. Just the right amount. Modify as needed, take breaks as needed. So just some kind of side movement. Exhale, roll yourself carefully back to center and right over to the other side, finding those extended out arms, adjusting for you to roll to your left side. Maybe have the right leg over. Look back. Where you notice this lengthening, say hello to sensation. So you can do just the right amount. 3, 4. Gently lengthen the left waist as you breathe the next time. Feel that connection on the side body. And ease yourself back to center. Forward movement, feet together, knees apart, nice and easy. Let's just check in. We're not warmed up yet, really, so just come forward a gentle amount. Let your feet just rest the heels together. A very interesting story written on the undersides. The softening quality of forwardness. Awakening the third eye chakra energy center. Let a breath move through there, through the third eye, awareness, focus. And release up, breathe in. One more way to go is the twist. So let's fold both knees over to face the right. Your feet can intersect. Just let this work for you. Elevator on the blanket is fine. So Bharavajasana is twist variation, rotating towards the bent knee side, tall spine, look back, twist. Careful with your hands, eyes gaze down the nose. Lifting out of your shoulder, sit tall, breathe deeply one more time, really turn your head. Exhale, feel it ground down into your belly, changing sides. Learning how to ground in each of these positions to find the foundation. Tall spine, let your belly come around. This is called an open belly twist. The arm behind you, not too far, keeping you tall, lifting out, gazing back, 5. So coming in with some determination and then finding what you can soften so that you don't overwork, that you find the ease of the pose. One more deep breath. And release back to center. A little playfulness today. Coming up to standing. When I get up off the floor, when I talk to you up at the front, I do this little hop to my feet. If you'd like to try with me, so get around to your knees and hands. And spread your hands, be ready. See if you can lift your knees and kind of hop to the balls of your feet. Try that. Or just come up. Don't worry about it if you can't do the hop. Find the up. One more time. Maybe the hop. Walk your hands in. Breathe out. Fold forward. Let your legs gently straighten out. Drop your head. Hang your spine. Find the low belly coming upward into the body. One more breath. Then the powerful legs, the feet prepare. And you ask yourself to stand, rise, reach, stretch your breath. Exhale, bring your arms down into your sides, finding your nice relaxed posture, easy shoulder alignment, long neck, downward centered eyes, arms gently hug in, mountain pose. Deep breath ending in the navel center. Stepping forward on your mat. In mountain pose, we can combine this with the gesture of pouring out and letting go. I'm actually going to step back so I have room for my arms for this work. Easy wide feet. And now the hand position is interlacing and then popping out your index finger. So don't put too much pressure on your joints. Just a light holding together. Shoulders down, front ribs down, arms up, gaze up, a gentle squeeze. 3 breaths, squeezing. Try to engage your legs, open your feet, strong in your tummy. One more time, gently create some tension. And then soften, let go a bit. Circle 5 times to the right. Try just above the waist movement to start. Draw a circle with your arms. Above the waist again. So feel it rotate your rib cage. Super mindful. And now we can add the bend of the knees and the drop down into a bigger circle, powering yourself out with your legs. One more time, do it in a way that feels good to you. Take your time with it. Find the flow, and then I'll squeeze, gaze up, breathe in. Release your hands, gently float your arms down with the breath. Into the body. We're finishing second side. Svahisthana mudra. Pouring out, letting go. Cross the other way. Index fingers out. Gently holding on. What's grounding? Shoulders. Front rib cage. Keep those grounding as you add the upward reach. Lifting the back ribs. Gaze up, squeeze gently. 1. Concentrate on these actions, the shoulders off the ears. Where do you need to pay attention? The softness in the knees. 1 more time, breathe deeply. Engage, lift, squeeze. Exhale, soften, and come down slightly. Circles left rib cage moving above the waist with the first 2 or 3 circles. So curious. So curious. I'm going the wrong way. And then start to widen out your circle, bend your knees. A little playfulness, so that idea of sukham, of sweetness. Come up with a little squeeze at the top, signifies. Exhale, release down the element. And the eternal sense of joy, bliss, ease within us. Grounded finish. Sun salutation, step to the top section of your mat. Classical 1, crossing at the thumbs. 5 fingers, inhale up and back. Up, gently back, pelvis forward, gaze down your nose. Heart lifts, inhale to forward fold, take your time. Drop your chin. Halfway lifting, axial extension, long spine, strong tummy. Bring your hands down, then breathe out and bring just your right leg back, coming to your back knee. A moment if you need cushioning, put out your blanket. One more time in the pose if you're already ready for Anjaneyasana pose. Guiding your pelvis forward with your hands on your sacrum. Bring your knee out towards your toes. If you need to reset your back knee, come up, settle it back down so it has peace there, just taken care of. Hands stack at the knee, gaze down, shoulders down. And then sticking your hands together, they're stacked onto your knee, same side one first. Up, shoulders lift this time, gaze down. So it's kind of a fierce, sticking the hands together, upward reach along the ears. And exhale, return everything to center, soften. 1 breath in Hanuman's pose. because that's a nice thing to do. Probably 3 breaths would be really nice. Start to wake up the back of the legs. One more time, breathe out. Gently tuck in, it's okay. Meet that resistance as a part of stability in the body. It's important too. Bend your knee, release your leg back, knees, chest, and chin. Here we go. Just try to approximate that. I find the wide hands is helpful. Knees already down, reach your chest, reach your chin. Strong elbows hug in. Low belly tones. Wherever you are. Come to your belly from here. And work your way safely down if you can figure out. I still need lessons on that one myself. Pull your hands to cobra pose. Big toes touch, long neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, relax, come down. Inhale, rise up again and look over your right shoulder. Couple breaths looking over your left shoulder. Go one more each way. Just move your head side to side, a little dance to your cobra. A little flow. One more lift and center, strengthening your back. Exhale, release down. Press your hands forward into the mat. For downward facing dog puppy pose first, just pull back. Find the arms and hands, drop your head. Stretch out the sides of your body. And when you're inspired, lift your knees. Step your feet in. You have a V shape upside down. You're a little mountain. Or like a dog, just lifting the end of your spine towards the sky. Is there anything you can soften? Find strength in your external shoulder rotation. And one more deep wave of breath flowing through you. Stepping the right leg forward on Svanihasana, second side. Come on down. Rise into your lunge. Set your shoulders. Stack the right hand and then the left. And come forward. Remembering to pick up and reset your back knee as needed. So you have freedom in your upper body here. We're going to create a little bit of tension there as we reach the arms up. Stick the hands together. Take the shoulders up in this one and gaze down. You can kind of weave the fingers. Tail tucks under, Mula Bandha. One more exhale. And release, pressing everything back to center. Step forward and halfway lift. Breathing in. Exhale, breathe out, fold in. With the strength of your legs, cross your thumbs, fingers wide, up and back. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Inner listening. Standing meditation. Tadasana, mountain pose. Reach your arms again, wide arms, like the full moon, like the sun, big reach, upward gaze. Exhale, wide arms coming down. And with this variation, you can catch the back of your legs and gently bring yourself into the forward fold. Halfway lifting, pressing the arms straight, the knees a little soft or bent. Hands down, left leg back first. High lunge pose. Work yourself in to the knee over ankle position. Add a rotation for 1. It's okay if your back knee comes down. 2, long neck. Shoulders, chaining them into the top of the rib cage. 4, 5. Breathe out, release. Plank pose to downward dog flow. Plank, downward dog. 5 times. Pike forward and press back. Use your limbs and your extremities. 4. Going with the flow. One more time. Forward and back. Rest in downward dog. Find your Uddiyana Bandha. The uplift at your low belly will help you step your left foot forward for the high lunge on the second side. Open out into the rotation of the rib cage. Knee over the ankle for 1. Right knee across the heart center. The sacral center also activated, all these different hip movements. And exhale, release. Step forward with your back leg, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Let your knees soften. Come up to Utkatasana, feet hip distance apart, or if you want to pause and bring them together with the knees, you can do that. Low, low, low. And then upright, fierce pose. Keep your neck long, gaze down your nose. 1. Heels a little separated if your feet are together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, release your legs straight. If you like to try a hop with your feet coming apart, it's actually really good for our bones and joints. So if you feel like you can, a little hop to separate your feet. Just try lightness. Exhale into forward fold. Elbow holding. Head dropping, shoulders dropping, belly up. Find balance in your feet. You may gently rock. You may find some flow. Nourishing the brain with this upside down position. One more time, breathe out deeply. Close to the floor, bring your hands down, bring your legs back, and go back to child's pose. The option to flow through the upward dog and down dog first. To a wide knees, child's pose, with your torso laid out in between your legs. Bring your head down, rest your arms. Notice your pinky fingers. That's the Buddhi Mudra, the water element finger. Exhale one more time. So we're going to swim forward to cobra pose. Slide out, just try to work your way with smoothness into cobra, lift up, release, up to cat pose. Work your way up around your spine. Just keep breathing steadily. And then breathe out back to child's pose. Finding the flow of this sequence. So swim out to cobra. Take a breath there. Transition up to cat spine, rounding deeply. Pull back to child's pose when you're ready. 2, 3 more times. Swimming out to cobra, ease yourself down, no harming. Firm pressing downward, hug the elbows in to help peel up your belly into cat spine, back to child's. So don't worry about what it looks like. What does it feel like? Swim forward, a little playfulness, cobra. cat, child. Last one. Walking both arms out to the right side to your own degree in child's pose. Head down. Just be present with your energy. What do you feel? The quality of being physically still, helping bring some stillness in the mind. Over to the other side. One more exhale. Release with slowness to center. Dive forward to your upward facing dog pose, driven with the legs gaze down. 5 breaths. Pelvis pose, right? Tail tucks under. Just the right amount. Keep your low back long. Flip your feet, downward facing dog. Reset your hands, find your foundation, and then breathe deeply 5 times. Exhale, step your right leg forward, warrior A, angle the back heel while you're still looking back. Standing up, shoulders roll back and down, square to the front. Refine if needed in your foundation. Same side hand to the thigh, other hand behind the back leg, looking back. Keep your knee over your ankle. And rotating the other way, so opposite hand to the thigh and twist to catch your back leg. Keep that front knee steady. Turn your head to look back to your own degree. Release along your spine. Release the rotation, straighten your front knee. Arms out, breathe in. Parsvottanasana, rotate the shoulders inward to come behind your back. Palms, knuckles, elbow holding, all good. Lift your elbows towards the sky as you lengthen out and down. The stance is a little long. It's okay. You can explore that. Open feet, muscles wrapping around the bones of the legs and a long spine. Creating lots of stability. Grounding, root chakra, earth energy. One more breath out. Inhale, rise with the power of your legs and release your arms. Second side. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, warrior A, rise up. A moment for the refining. Find your position. Same side hand, front leg. Other leg, other arm, doing the reach back. Increasing concentration with variations. Try to keep your foundation steady. Come back to center gently. Now reach with the opposite hand to the front knee and rotate to catch your back leg somewhere. Just touch it. Exhale. Return to center. Straighten your leg. Parsvottanasana. Exhale, arms back. Be where you are, coming up the spine to your own degree. Long spine. Exhale, the forward fold exploration, grounding the roots of your big toes. Trust the strength of your legs. Find your own extension forward, head down, elbows lift. 5. Try to keep equal pressure in the feet. If it's the back leg that we need to give a little more energy to sometimes. One more time. What can you find as far as ease goes? Where does this feel good in your body? And rise up with the in-breath energy. Release your arms. Stepping forward. Breathe out. Stepping to the right side of your mat. Give your knees a bend, and you can hop to turn or just turn and step lightly. So play with that if it's fun, if it's safe. Step them out, legs length, triangle pose to the right side, hip turns, toes turn, knee turns. Guiding the pelvis over. So some physical awareness in the second chakra, watery zone of our bodies, water representation. And bring a hand down below your knee and another one towards the sky. Eyes side towards the sky, Uttita Trikonasana. Creating these auspicious triangular shapes with our bodies. Finish your breath in your navel center and rise, power of legs. Turning to the other side, hands to your pelvis so that tilting over and lengthening out. Ground your lower hand, other one towards the sky. Unfurl this rotation of your spine, your ribcage, your face, and your head. Eyes side, open feet. Trying to balance the sense of openness and the sense of groundedness. For one more breath, on the inhale, experience that open feeling. On the exhale, reinforce the groundedness into your navel. And then rise up. Half moon pose. Repeating triangle, but lifting the back leg basically. If you need a moment to get a block to go by your feet, you can use that. I'll do the block free option. Then we're bringing the back foot a little closer, but just like we're ready to go into triangle pose. Holding your pelvis is helpful. We can do this coming out from above, straightening the leg, lifting, leaning over, maybe adding the upward reach and downward reach. Or you can come from below, bending your knee, getting your hand or hands on the ground, lifting the leg. So 5 breaths from here. Try to have a little fun. Pretend your child spirit is here. Let your child spirit be here. One more breath. Mindful of the landing, let your knee be soft as you bring down your back leg. Rise, let be. Other side, like you're coming to triangle pose, we have that side pelvis. So from down low or from up high, about 8 breaths to explore. Find your gaze, work where you want to work on this side. The openness in your standing knee joint. Little soft there, little bend can help you out. Pressing into that foot as well. Squeeze your glutes to lift your back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Landing carefully, let be. Pause a moment. Let your pelvis move in a circle, both directions. 2 times. The other way. And come to goddess stance. Turning out the toes. Utkatasana, coming down the center line. like fierce pose with an upright spine, but bring your hands to your thighs. Tuck your knees towards your toes, over your ankles. Don't collapse inward as you take your right shoulder forward and down, creating a rotation, looking back. Stretching all the way down your back. One more time, to your own degree. Center, stay steady, other side. Like your twist, you create the twist, pressing shoulder center and down. Let your head turn as well. 3, 4, and 5. Release, straighten your legs, ease out your heels, star pose, soft upward reaching. Adding that lunar quality, that yin quality to this pose, the softness of it. And follow an exhale to release down your arms. Warrior B, and then we'll move on. Slide on out to the front of your mat to your B, warrior with the pelvis side. Big stretch of the lunge, shoulders down as you reach. Palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. Settle with one or the other for a few more breaths, or try the spreading fingers. And changing sides, relax your hands, come around to the back of your mat again, stretch out into your warrior B lunge. Front ribs underneath you, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, hands of your choice. Try to observe this pose as a complete yantra, an energetic meditative form. And relax and release these actions. This top section of the mat. Interlace, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Over the other way, side bend. Nice if you just stand up from doing seated work to do some of these. Upward reach, gaze, breathe in. Slow forward fold, super slow transition from the standing practice into forwardness. Once again, hands down, bring your legs back. Turn sideways on your mat. Or the frog pose. Spreading out your blanket is a nice touch. Some kind of cushioning if you have it for your knees. Knees as wide as they will go. If you need to sit and do feet together, knees apart, Baddha Konasana is a nice alternative here. Knees as wide as they go. Feet are out at the knees. The feet can try to come together. You're going to come out and down. Forearms, just a little forward. Okay. If it feels good to you to take your belly towards the floor and bring your pelvis more forward in space, you may do so. Just the right amount. Mula Bandha. 5 breaths. Manjukasana. Just so. One more breath out. Using the weight of our bodies with care. Coming out and one leg at a time, just a little bit at a time to not overly disturb yourself coming out. Now, one leg pigeon pose. So here you might use your blanket as a support. You could use it for softness. If you'd like to, at the top of your mat, with your right leg coming forward. Another pelvis pose. Our second chakra practice today. Other leg goes straight back. Notice it, feel it, even though You're looking at it, you may sense it. Take care of that kneecap. So a rolled up blanket under this hip if you would like. Out and down slowly to your own degree. Forward, let your head rest. 8 breaths. Eight. Straighten your arms, walking in. Tail tuck energy. Lots of awareness in your pelvis. Taking your left arm to reach back for your left foot if you would like. For 1, 2. Just the right amount everywhere. 3, 4, 5. Carefully let go and releasing of your choice. If you'd like to come to the 3-leg dog, reach back, lengthen, play, flow a little bit. Shake it out. Other side as you're ready. The Ekapada Raja Kapottasana, 1-leg pigeon variation. Mindful of the back leg and the low back, the back of the body. We don't see, but we can feel it. Where are your shoulder blades? Gently down into your back. Neutral shoulder blades. Coming down. Ease your head forward to any degree. Try to find the sukham, the ease of the pose, as well as the steadiness. One more time, breathe out. Is that 8? We'll do another 1 or 2. Approximate balance is fine. Close enough doesn't have to be exact. Coming up, pay attention in your low back and pelvis here as you bring the spine into back extension. The back knee bending to stretch your quadriceps. If you would like, take that hand on the same side and rotate back. So present. Slow down your breath 1 more time. Release carefully and into your pose up twist, and pull my hands back on my pelvis to prepare for that lift off to the downward dog. Or you could do it something else to release your leg from that pose, your spine from that pose. If you're coming from downward dog, come through and sit down. Keep your arms strong and straight, but use the power of your legs with the jump. A little jump forward, cross your ankles or sit down. Bring out your legs. Svahisthana, right leg in. Out and down. Getting to know some of these really essential poses like triangle and Svahisthana. Just come right in. Find your sukham, your sweetness. Do what you need to find your steadiness. One more time, breathing out. Changing sides. Process. Transition. Exploration of this side. One more breath out so you feel complete. And release up and back to your back body for bridge pose and inversion and rest. So bring with you your props you need. Centering your skull, move your hair if needed. Nothing under the head for bridge pose, lifting up. Let your arms lift up alongside your ears and slowly bring everything back down. 2 more times, just flow up into bridge. Move your arms, move your hips up and then down. Spine, arms, land. Again, lift. Breathe deeply 2 more times with your arms overhead, finding your uplift as high as you can go in your pelvis, drawing the mula energy in and up into the body. And we slow release, coming down. Grounding your low ribs together and relax yourself for a moment. You do a little playful shoulder stand with bicycle pose. So you can play with bicycle pose without your hips up, or if you want to use support under your pelvis to do legs in the air. So find that first, the supported shoulder stand, or lifting up to shoulder stand right at the center of the back, and use your hands at the center of your spine to help lean in. Chin is a little mountain, space for the neck. Reach with your legs, either way where you are, and try to find calmness. There's a lot of upside down action happening. Soften as you concentrate on it. And then playing with a bicycling movement. Careful not to jar yourself. Your hips can be down on the ground, can be down carefully if you need to. And try some back pedaling. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up your legs one more time. Ground your energy in the stillness. And then bring your legs towards you and ease your spine down using the support of your arms and hands. Balasana. Control the rolling down of your spine slowly. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose to feel complete. Widening the knees, bringing the soles of the feet towards the sky, holding on where it feels good, your feet, ankles, or catch your hands behind your knees. A little rocking side to side to say hello to your lower back. Notice it, love it. This kind of pose can be done anytime, on your bed, in the morning, in the evening. And gradually straighten out your legs without shortening your low back. So your low back's nice and long from that. Come out and stretch out your legs. Do you need support under your ankles or under your knees? Do you need warmth on top of you or gentle weight of blanket on top? Maybe you need a pillow for ease on your back. So give yourself some support. Scan your body for tension, press in the skull and bring your shoulder blades underneath so your arms can flow freely down by your sides, your hands soft and open. Let go of your organized breath. Just let the breath be natural. And if you'd like to join me, bringing to mind a place where you love to swim or be next to some water, maybe on a dock, on a surface, on a rock next to the water, or on the water itself. You have the support of the earth, so we can do this as an imagination exercise. Imagine something specific, a favorite place, or just the idea of floating with the sun above you. A gentle day, your body rocked by the water. The kind of softness where we let go of effort in order to float. In your imagination, invite yourself to now sit beside the water, to climb onto a warm rock beside the clear water, to allow yourself to dry in the sun and feel refreshed. And then when you feel that warmth from the sun, bring your knees over to one side gently and turn your head the other way to do a little bit of a lying down twist to each side. And then over to the other side with a gentle cat stretch. The poses of rotation nourishing the organs and bringing movement and flexibility to the spine. Making your way back to your seated pose, to your sukhasana. Sukham, symbolizing the eternal sense of joy, bliss, or ease within us. Support your seated pose. Observe the quality of your being and pausing for just a few meditative breaths in the Buddhi Mudra. So the pinky finger touches the thumbs, that water element reference. You can return yourself next to maybe a skipping mountain stream, clear water falling. Letting yourself go with the flow. releasing tension and any unprocessed emotions. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Svahisthana, the sacral chakra, pelvis energy, the water element. Play with your hops. Let me know if you have any questions.